And we have access here on India Today, the Supreme Court's full order, and there are some scathing observations really made as far as this particular case of the anti-EVM petition is concerned. The Supreme Court has said that vested interest groups are undermining India's achievement and that this is a bid to discredit, diminish and weaken India's progress. The Supreme Court also saying that no constitutional court will actually allow this to succeed, and we have serious doubt of the credentials of the petitioners in this particular case. Now, to read out more such highlights of the Supreme Court's order, it says in its remarks, there's no question of going back to paper ballots. Improving EVMs for voting is the only way forward. There's no question of going back in time to paper ballots. Let's bring in Kanu Sarda, who's joining us live from outside the Supreme Court. Kanu, scathing observations by the Supreme Court, poking holes in all of the conspiracy theories that have been brought about on EVMs and even questioning the intent of the petitioners in this case.
Yes, Akshita, the 56-page judgment which just highlighted how the EVMs are safe, secure, and how they have passed the test of the time. And also the detailed judgment written by Justice Dipankar Datta, who is one of the judges on the bench, has questioned the antecedents of the petitioners in the case. The set of petitioners in the case include the Association of Democratic Rights and Reform, ADR, and two other individual petitioners in the case, and they wanted the entire 100% VVPAT tally with the EVM votes. And this is what is important here, that as to how the petitioners in the case have tried to portray that EVMs are not foolproof. And the Supreme Court has categorically came down heavily on those petitioners and said that any attempt to malign the nation's essence has to be dealt with strictly. And the observations are very, very serious as far as the petitioners are concerned. Also, the judgment in detail have highlighted the positive steps of the EVM. They have also said that because of the EVM, the booth capturing like incidents have come down drastically. They've also said that you have to believe on the system to be on a progressive nation. So these kind of observations from the Supreme Court gives a boost to the Election Commission of India at this point of time.
All right, Kanu, thanks very much for breaking down really what the Supreme Court has said in this order. Very, very important points there about how the Supreme Court has essentially completely rubbished all of the claims of the EVM not being reliable, of EVMs being easily hacked, about seeking 100% mapping of VVPATs and EVMs. They're saying very clearly there's no question of going back to paper ballots. There's only a question of improving your electronic voting machines if that even arises.